Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Misin and welcome to my odd eyes testing video. So before we start, friendly reminder to like and subscribe because it motivates me a lot to keep making videos like these. Yeah, I know, the good old. But anyways, yeah, let's jump right into it. So as you can see, replay number 1, I'm actually going second against a Witchcrafter player. His hand is redundant, honestly. 2 Searchers and 2 Indulgence. Obviously, that's just not really good. My hand is like incredible. Like, how can I complain, man? I have Shrine, I have Fend Call, I have Odd Eyes Revolution Dragon to search that Odd Eyes Arc Pendulum, and I even have like a Sky Iris, so like I can inherently play through Interruptions because I already have just a bunch of really cool push cards. But anyways, so he's going to go for Extravagance, draw into Patronus, and what? Oh yeah, the third creation. That's really bad, actually. So obviously he's going to pitch another one. This is a play that I did not like at all. I don't know why he sent Draping out of everything. It should have been the continuous spell. That would have been like significantly better. And now he's sending the Patronus, doing a bad play because he's revealing information instead of just like... this could have been kept as a bluff since it doesn't interrupt me, in order to like make me like feel afraid of like infinite and stuff like that, so I play around like too much. But now I know that I only have to play around Madame Vert and the potential like 3 hand traps. Well, if he's like that lucky, but no, he did not have any hand traps. But Madame Vert is a pretty good one because it negates every monster effects your opponent controls in one shot, not just one. So that Dark Worm is going to be searching because there's no reason to waste that Madame Vert just on a donut search. And I'm going to go Needle Fiber, which obviously at this point, it makes sense to negate this. If you don't, then I just kind of get too much advantage because O-Line will just flow too much. And then even if the Link Cross gets negated, it really isn't that big of a deal because I can just make like another Link 2 and then summon that token and then like... basically make a Link 3 if I played any, and then I can, you know, Sky Iris pop something in Pendulum 3 from my extra deck. So it is the correct move to use your Madame Vert on this, because like I said, if he just lets everything resolve, I make Herald, and it basically becomes too late for him. So yeah, he's going to negate here. And now I basically it's just Happy Land because one interruption, sorry, is just not enough. Like this deck just... it has a lot of push cards, and there is one problem that I have with the way I deck build this. I kind of made it too centered around the VFD combo that I'm not really playing a resourceful deck. Like in a perfect world, I wouldn't be playing as many level 9 monsters in my extra deck. Ignister is still good, Phonon Pulse Dragon is good because of Gate 0, however, Cyber's Integrator, I don't really like it, and also Link Spider, I despise it. LP is just... I don't think it's necessary. Link Cross just doesn't really sound clean, but you need it since Needle Fiber is like that good. LN for Link Kiss, I mean, you just need like a Link 2 to give you zones, but... I would change quite a bunch of things with my deck list. I just don't know what. That's why I just posted my deck list, because... there's just nothing that I know. I don't know anything better. But yeah, going to get 2 effects off here, which is just sick, man. Just being able to recycle this is nuts because you can revive Ignister, man. That's so freaking sweet. And yeah, speaking of the devil, literally going to be making... oh my god, this was such a flex. All of that was unnecessary, oh my god. I'm like, I won't use the effect of Ignister because I know I can revive it, so I'm basically just playing into doing the dumbest things like out there. It's so stupid. Yeah, how do I lose? Literally, how do I lose? Yeah, Appaloosa, this is like way over 10k damage, like probably like 15k or something ridiculous. Anyways, that's it for replay number 1, but I played against the same guy again, so let's just jump into replay number 2. Alright, replay number 2, so our opponent is going first, this time a significantly better hand, you can see that. So Extravagant did not open 2 Extravagance, but he has 3 hand traps and Shmieta with a spell, so that Extravagance draw was pretty fantastic. Pain is the only card that cannot be used in his hand. Yeah, those cards are bricks to draw. You want to draw like the low-level ones, but now he played well. He went for the By Street, which is definitely correct, because now this Madame Vert isn't just like a floater, like a 2800 defense that can negate. It's just like it cannot be destroyed by battle or by card effect the first time. And I think he's getting back the Holiday because all he did was discard it. He never used its effect. So very good setup, actually. He's actually +2 on card advantage. He has 2 infinite. With Madame Vert, I know this negates everything, and this is just like I guess he can use Madame Vert first and then the Infinite, and then, you know, Ogre on something else, but you're going to see how he played it out, because I'm not too big of a fan. So, by the way, if he didn't have Buy Street, what I would have done was activate like a skill and then go Spiral Flame Strike, pop the Madame Vert, but yeah, Buy Street is quite annoying, and this is why you should always try to turbo it out in Witchcrafter. But yeah, so he's not going to negate the effect of Dark Worm, obviously, that would be dumb. Okay, so this clearly baits Ogre, because if he doesn't, he's in big trouble, because this triggers, I summon Odd Eye Synchron, and I naturally play through the board, and then you kind of have to waste like too many cards, because I'm just like way too far ahead. So Ogre, clearly correct there, I have nothing to say. And then I'm going to be Pendulum Summoning 3, because I don't have a way to like make a Link 2 before Pen Summon, which is quite unfortunate. I usually like doing more, but it's okay. This is the only reason why I won this game. I basically Pendulum Summon 3 monsters that have really powerful effects, and he just does not use Madame Vert to negate everything. He just uses Infinite after Infinite, and no, like, imagine, yo, in 2018 or in 20 whatever, you would have asked someone like, does Infinite on Gate 0 ever make sense? Usually, like, the answer is always no, but in this very specific weird deck, like, negating its Gate 0 makes so much sense, because it just gets you too much. Like, the fact that it destroys a card is already a good reason, because destroying yourself is, like, amazing in Odd Eyes, because it triggers, like such a powerful card, but also it gets you a tuner, so you make fun on Post Dragon. So even if I did not have Odd Eye Synchron and Harmonizing, I still would have been able to make the Needle Fiber just with one Dark Worm, because Dark Worm searches that Gate 0, which is that tuner monster. And that tuner monster which summons Odd Eye Synchron when you have Odd Eye's Arc. But yeah, he's going to negate with Madame Vert at the very end, after he probably realized, oh man, I messed up too much, I should have went like Madame Vert and then keep the Infinite for later, because now I just I got that break that I wasn't supposed to have in the first place, and just because of that I'm going to win the game, obviously, because now I'm uninterrupted. But yeah, like, realistically I could have played through like 2 or maybe 3 interruptions, but definitely not 4 if played correctly. Like, technically this was 4 interruptions, but he played so poorly that it really shouldn't have been like that. Yeah, you're just going to see, because it's not over yet. I'm basically just going to flex as much as I possibly can, and just kind of showcase you oh my god, man, this draw, out of everything to draw, it had to be like the best one, because now Revive Ignister, Summon Luster. Oh, this is so unnecessary, man. I just went for the massive disrespect. Summon Sloth, and yeah, that's how you win with style points. You see? Odd Eyes 2020. Best deck, actually. Not really, but it's a very good deck. Anyways, let's jump into replay number 3. Alright, so now I'm going first against this thing, Magistus. I'm going to make a review on this deck, actually, but I need to look more in depth, because I really have no idea how to play it. But yeah, I'm going first. I have to play through an Infinite, and I have a grand total of 0 turbo cards. So all I can do is skill, Pendulum Summon 3, but do you see something weird? I Pendulum Summon the exact same 3 monsters as, I think, last duel, and all of those 3 monsters have good effects. Like, it's just funny, because usually I search these cards. I don't hard draw them, but I swear to god, I have no idea how I randomly hard drew 5 I mean, technically, Harmonizing, I think I played as a 3 of, I forgot, a 2 or 3 of or something, or maybe a 1 of. Yeah, I think I played as a 1 of. I mean, I played 6 Spend Calls, which makes sense, but I play 3 Odd Eye Synchron, 3 Gate 0, 3, like 10 billion Arc Pendulum, and then 1 Persona, which is funny, but yeah. So I'm going to get Infinite on Harmonizing, which is correct to a certain extent, but it's just, man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, just look at this. I'm going 2+, man. I'm just, like, I'm popping off, like, literally, yo, I'm even getting that draw with Ravenous. I'm linking it off because I know I'm going to revive it back with, Cloud Castle. I always get mixed up between Cloud Castle and Gigantic Castle. They not only look similar, I think they're like the same, yeah, literally the exact same, almost the exact same artwork or something, but one of them is good, one of them is bad. Yeah, I'm going to make that VFD, which is beautiful, and I'm going to go for a really stupid move here, just for Appaloosa for 4, just for the flex. Very stupid, don't do that, but yeah. I mean, I guess you can, but it's it's just bad. Like, you might as well just have scales and play for next turn. But yeah, I'm going to win this game. My opponent basically just went AFK, but there's no way he could have played through all of this. So yeah, that's it for game number 3. Let's jump into the 4th and final replay. Alright, so once again, the exact same thing. I have to play through an infinite and I'm going first. I think my hand is like actually the crack though this time. So Pendulum Call is going to search 2. Even if I got ashed on this, I really don't see how I care. Just being able to send that Dark Worm is already insane. So he's going to negate Dark Worm with I guess he didn't know I had gate 0. Obviously he can't tell that, but it's really stupid because he knows that I have White Wing and I can just make Needle Fibers. So yeah, basically, so I have a really good lesson to a lot of beginner players. One thing about being better in Yu-Gi-Oh! Doesn't necessarily, like, it means that you not only have to know your deck inside out, but also other people's decks, because sometimes even if your deck is very well built, if you don't know how other decks can work, you might just use your cards incorrectly. So even if you usually play your cards very well, in a solitaire-esque manner, doesn't necessarily mean that you have mastered your deck. So if you want to become, for example, the best Cyber Dragon player out there, I want to say the best way to become the best Cyber Dragon player is by becoming like a very good Altergeist player, a very good Guru player, a very good Eldritch player, basically becoming very good in the decks that have a good matchup against you in order to learn how to beat them. Because a lot of people actually just don't really respect that at all. They just say, I want to become the best Cyber Dragon player of all time, so I'm just going to play Cyber Dragons 10 hours a day and never try to learn other decks and stuff like that, and they just keep doing the exact same mistakes. But Herald is going to get on the field, so I don't have to be too afraid of Nibiru. And now I'm going to be Pendulum Summoning. I'm not even going to be Pendulum Summoning the Harmonizing because it wouldn't even have an effect. And now I just have like everything, man. This is what happens when you infinite the wrong card. I mean, but I mean, I'm just going to end on so many cards on the field that I think even if he if he used the infinite on like Needle Fiber, it really wouldn't have done much. So, oh my god, just how ridiculously terrifying is that? Even Ravenous Crocosaur is ironically an interruption. Oh my god, I just couldn't really make a VFD without negging, because Luster Pendulum cannot be used for Trishula Fusion, which is the most annoying thing ever, because I actually considered like going LP into summoning something and then banish all 3 and then make Trishula Fusion and then overlay, but you cannot do that, unfortunately. Yeah, that's annoying. Maybe I should play a Master Pendulum instead, but nah. I don't know. Luster Pendulum is a tuner, but yeah, that's it. That's just how I won. It's literally that simple, because the Amorphage Sloth is like a single-handedly a win condition. He cannot use the invocation. That Decatron simply would have been. I wouldn't even have negated Decatron. Whoa, hold on. I have Herald. Whatever he sends gets banished, and Decatron only gains the effect if you successfully send. Yeah. Increase this level, blah blah blah, and if you do this card's name makeup, yeah, okay, so basically if the card isn't sent to the graveyard, you don't get anything with Decatron. So yeah, the Macrocosmos-esque effect of Herald is almost just as relevant as the negation effect of Herald, especially when your opponent cannot attack Herald, because usually the only weakness of Herald is that it only has 1000 defense, but if you have VFD on top of that, they also cannot attack. Just a really annoying soft luck, but that's all I had to say and showcase for this Odd Eyes testing video. If you guys have any comments or feedback, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It motivates me a lot to keep making videos like these, and that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace!